His Excellency, the President Honorable Uhuru Kenyatta, CGH, Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces of the Republic of Kenya. His Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, Honorable Rotarian Edward Sekandi. Rotary International President's personal representative, Steve Brown. Past District Governor Nahu Senaya, past District Governor Kaushik Manek, 88th District Conference Chair Gerald Nyagutu, Rotarian J.B. Walusimbi, the Honorable Prime Minister of the Republic of Uganda, Rotary District 9200 and country leadership teams, our corporate partners, distinguished guests, my fellow Rotarians, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Are you happy we waited this long for our chief guest? I am. Thank you so much, sir. This is what Rotary is. They haven't had lunch, they haven't had breakfast, and they're waiting just for you. This is service above self. I am so honored and delighted to welcome all of you to the 88th Conference and Assembly for our Rotary District. With close to 2,000 participants, which was the figure last night, but today is 2,100 participants. This is a record attendance for us at District 9200 at any conference. Indeed, I'm touched. My words cannot express how overjoyed I feel with the overwhelming attendance at this conference. Your Excellency, in addition to Kenya, we have delegates from Ethiopia, South Sudan, the Netherlands, Tanzania, Uganda, Canada, Nigeria, United States, Germany, Switzerland, India, and many other parts of the world. Sir, this is an opportunity for us to showcase Kenya. This conference is the last conference for our district before we reorganize into 2 new districts. And we here are today to celebrate the many achievements of the 88 years of service. This event, sir, also marks the culmination of my year as governor. And for me, it is an honor to serve as the first and only lady governor of this district. You know, I have to take every applause I can get. What makes this event even more special and memorable, the icing on the cake for all of us, is that we have our newest president, Your Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta, officially to open this conference. Rotarians, come on, where is your applause? Your Excellency, so soon after your inauguration as the President of this great Republic of Kenya, I know you will have many demands on your valuable time, in spite of which you accepted our humble invitation to grace this occasion. We really thank you. You have really touched us and made all of us in Kenya very, very proud. But this region is even prouder because when Kenya sneezes, the rest get pneumonia. We are so proud of you. You are a young, dynamic leader as our 4th president. On behalf of Rotary District 9200, I would like to take this opportunity to formally congratulate you and wish you all the best as you take our beloved country to greater heights and realize its full potential. Sir, we look forward to seeing us move into the digital era and achieving the great future for our children. Perhaps Rotary and your government, sir, can consider working together because we do the same thing. May I also take this opportunity to thank the Vice President of Uganda, His Excellency Rotarian Edward Sekandi. Mr. Vice President, It is a great honor for us to have you grace this occasion for us as a distinguished Rotarian in your own right and as the Vice President of Uganda. A very, very special thank you also to Rotarian Katikiro J.B. Walusimbi, who is the Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Buganda, a senior Rotarian. And Your Excellency, sir, both these Rotarians are practicing Rotarians. They never miss a meeting. They're never too busy to serve others. And Rotarians, please take the cue. When you tell me you are busy, just think of the Vice President of Uganda. Mr. President, I must confess I'm not as telegenic as you, nor do I have the oratory skills that come anywhere close to yours. But I am as passionate about Rotary and its potential to change the world as you are passionate about making a bright future for our country and this region. And thus, please allow me to share the rich heritage of Rotary in District 9200. Rotary, sir, is one of the world's oldest service organization, having been founded in 1905. Today, there are 1.2 million Rotarians in 200 countries in the world. The oldest Rotary club in our district, the Rotary Club of Nairobi, was chartered in 1930. Like many other parts of the world, our Rotary District 9200 has more than its fair share of challenges and difficulties in this region. Ladies and gentlemen, a common misconception of Rotary is that it is an elitist, aloof organization. The reality is very, very different from that perception. When I first became a Rotarian in 1997, what really struck me was the extraordinary impact of Rotary in our communities and how little visibility and recognition there seemed to be of the indelible contribution that Rotary was making in improving the lives of hundreds of thousands of people in Eastern Africa through their service projects to improve literacy and education in our communities, improve access to clean water and water management, combat hunger and poverty, work for healthcare and immunization, play a role in conflict resolution and promoting peace and conserving the environment. Ladies and gentlemen, with close to 5,000 Rotarians in our district who are members of 180 clubs, stand out as beacons of hope for our communities. During my exciting journey as the district governor, I've had the privilege of meeting the most extraordinary men and women who are professionals in their own rights, but who are making an impact, this impact possible. You can see, sir, 2,000 of them right here. These are the very individuals who I said are beacons of hope for our communities. But these are the very, very special. They may seem like ordinary human beings, but they are doing extraordinary service. They do not put themselves before anybody else. They put service above self. These are men and women, which I can say are under my wing for the next few months, are all really dedicated and passionate for doing good in the world. Our District 9200 has been one of the largest and the most vibrant districts in Rotary and has participated in Rotary programs. Our district, sir, has been one of the highest recipients of funds and grants from Rotary Foundation, the non-profit making corporation supported solely by voluntary contributions from these very ordinary people doing extraordinary things. As of last year, the district had received a cumulative total of 1,150 grants amounting to over $46 million. Allow me, sir, to mention some of the significant projects in Rotary District 9200 that come immediately to mind. Since the inception of Rotary International's Polio Plus program in 1985, Rotary has been at the forefront of its goal of having a polio-free world. by the time polio transmission is interrupted in all countries, Rotary will have contributed over $1.2 billion. Our district has received close to $16 million under the Polio Plus program. Rotarians in Kenya are going the extra last mile to eradicate polio. And just, sir, 2 weeks ago, we received $234,000, which was converted into procuring 40 motorcycles and 2 twin-cabin motor vehicles for the former Ministry of Public Health to enhance their surveillance and immunization activities, and these are being handed over to the ministry as we speak. I'd like to use my little connection with you today. Sir, we are waiting for a waiver of duty and VAT from the Ministry of Finance. For the 2 twin-cab trucks, Your Excellency, sir, we sincerely hope that such requests for our charitable projects can be approved expeditiously. We can tap into so much funding, but many a times we are frustrated by the processes of getting government approval. Teams of doctors from abroad, supported by Rotary, visit the remotest part of Ethiopia during the national immunization days in the strong push to drive polio out. Ladies and gentlemen, you have heard the presentation by Penny Legate this morning. We are really this close to ending polio, and we must fight it till we end it. You know why? Because only 60 US cents prevents a child from polio. Which mother amongst you, or even father for that matter, wants a child in crutches and wheelchairs for the rest of your life? I know, sir, Your Excellency, you don't want that. On a daily basis, so many of our children succumb to malaria, a completely preventable disease. Rotary clubs across the district have been active in providing much-needed mosquito nets and helping other preventive measures free of charge in Kenya through the Public Health Service. You will be happy to note that just in the last year, a strategic partnership between Rotary Foundation and the Aga Khan University is helping improve maternal care in many of the remote villages in East Africa through teams of skilled nurses traveling from the United States to offer training through the AKU's advanced nursing programs in Nairobi, in Kampala, and Dar es Salaam. A great deal can be accomplished by forging these strategic partnerships, of which I'm extending my arm to you. We can do it with you too, sir. Again, through partnerships with international clubs, the Rotary Foundation has provided to the Rotary Club of Nakuru through the rainwater harvesting program, which started in 2002, has up to date provided 4,200 water tanks of 10,000 liter capacity, which today cost $950 each. This is from our foundation. My very own club, the Rotary Club of Muthaika's flagship project, Maji Missouri, in the Kiserian area of outer Nairobi, through partnerships with 21 international Rotary clubs, has to date received $350,000 in grants and in private contributions for its projects for relocating slum-dwelling children. This project has become a model project that is going to be showcased at our international convention in Lisbon in May. And such projects, sir, like the Nkondo project in Busoga district of Uganda, the international partners from District 5340, Southern California, also where our president's representative comes from, have dedicated themselves to partner with us in East Africa. These are the partnerships, sir, we do voluntarily. These are the partnerships where men and women give their personal resources to go and do good in the world and truly, truly transform lives. The Rotary Clubs of Dar es Salaam have been running a marathon in Dar es Salaam, and this year, I believe they have raised close to $750,000 for a cancer oncology center in Dar es Salaam. the success of which has been copied by, of course, Uganda. Uganda doesn't normally copy, we copy Uganda, but this time we have borrowed from Tanzania and the Rotary clubs of Uganda all coming together to build the state-of-the-art cancer oncology ward. And after Tanzania, who set the pace, and Uganda, who followed, sir, I want to crawl in their footsteps, and I also want to have a state-of-the-art cancer oncology ward in Nairobi. Wherever you tell us, we will do it through the grants of the Rotary Foundation. We will partner, and we will do it with the district hospitals. There are many, many, many projects that I could name for projects for promoting literacy, for the Rotary Club of Bahari, Mombasa, where they have supplied library books,